Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the Windy City. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. You've got to do a better job of keeping pace early. Get off to a faster start. You want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bulls will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get there in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And that one going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bulls offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. On the draw, here's Jones. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Bulls will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
At the 45-yard line.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
50-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from the 37, here's second and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Right side, taken by Baker. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From 29, here's second and 8. Tight end motioning left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. We're going to get him down behind the line. Third and long. They'll look to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So after one, 14-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 3rd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They've got him.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game. And at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now faking the give. Open man downfield. It's Baker. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Chicago. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To number 25. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Throwing now from the gun. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this to Baker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
He did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here comes the screen to Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's their punter now. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll begin here on
nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. Complete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Bears sending out their punt team as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Whoa! And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back to the 50-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Taking off. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Blues build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
The Bears take
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And this is the Titans running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the Saints quarterback, one of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints trying to get back over 500 in the early parts of the season. They lead at the break. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is the Steelers quarterback, He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
That's the crowd. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 12 down.
The Bears send out their punt team. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. There he goes again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They run on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gains. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. That's taken in, and he's in. Try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Bears 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's maybe straight a little too far, and it draws the flag. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Third and 10.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. The Bulls send their punt team out, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he'll go into a slide here. The mark just a little short of the 1st down. 3rd down. 3 to go.
3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down in critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2nd and 8.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a run. And he his way into the end zone. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Woo. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Bulls offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards. Now a handoff to Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Again, it's Jones. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bulls extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Trying to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
brings up third and 3.
They'll throw here on third and short. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 26.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Now he'll run. And he's going to slide down with the first downs inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Probably create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Second and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bulls offense ready to take over possession of the football. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here's first and 10. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they lost some yards on the play.
Brings up second and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's got about... on this one before he's out of bounds, and they're set up a little bit better for third down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This a potential game winner. The distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's second down. He's going to let this one go deep. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Bulls going to send the punt team out there. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now give on the ground, and he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Oh, the ball's out. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough. Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
The 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll send their tight end left. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Handoff here, up the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one to win it in overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He's got it. And the Bears are going to move out in front. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a